going on from last week where I talked about Paul Pogba running in a funny way, I tend to watch sports and then get bored and then start looking at other things. So
I'm glad we're doing this podcast together.
So the thing that I noticed in this one was that certain players look a lot... Well, one player especially looks a lot like a famous celebrity anyway. So I devised a Champions League game of who looks like what. Who does he look like and what does he do? Who looks like what? So the first one I found, you should... I don't know, maybe you'll get this, maybe you won't, we'll see. The first guy looks a lot like Shia LaBeouf, the film star of Holes, star of Even Stevens, I think. I'm pretty sure he was star of Even Stevens.
Yes,
That was his premiere work.
Transformers as well.
Transformers. All about Even Stevens.
Shia LaBeouf.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'll give you a little clue. He's got a sort of shaved head and a big beard.
I should know that then, shouldn't I?
Are you going to give up?
Yeah.
It was Karim Benzema. Looks almost exactly like Shia LaBeouf. It's uncanny. When he was going off, he's even got the same facial expressions as him.
I have not seen Shia LaBeouf as recently as I thought I had.
He looks these days, well, yeah, if you're thinking of Even Stevens' time, he wouldn't look like it. But nowadays he's got a big beard and sort of quite short hair. And he looks exactly like Karim Benzema.
So is that the one you thought was closest?
That was definitely... Well...
Okay, I'm going to struggle.
You probably will get the next one. Because the next one looks like Agent 47 from the Hitman games.
Ooh. I should know what people look like more.
A clue from this one is that it looks like it from behind and he wasn't necessarily playing in the game.
Zidane.
It was Zidane. He was stood on the touchline.
And everything.
Yeah. He was stood on the touchline and stock still with his arms folded. And I just thought, if it zoomed in a little bit the camera, it'd look just like a Hitman game
where you're going to try and in his hand.
Yeah, where you're going to try and take out Gareth Bale.
To be fair, if you picked out anybody on that pitch or next to that pitch as an assassin,
it's almost We've already seen on the pitch how good he is with his head. So. The next one, it doesn't actually... Well, he does look a little bit like him. It's more of an overall feel of what this guy looks like. So, this guy looks like a Brazilian Bill Bailey.
Brazilian Bill Bailey.
So, think the crazy hair, the wide-eyed...
Not Marcelo.
Marcelo, of course it's Marcelo. You look at him and he's a little bit chunky. He's a little bit sort of jovial and jolly. I can just imagine him watching his washing up underwater.
And looks like he could play a guitar.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. It's more of a feel, but
very much one of the players who looks like he's being controlled by a 10-year-old on Pro Evo.
Yeah, he just runs in a big straight line really, really quickly.
Yeah.
The next one is really easy. It's a bandicoot.
As in.
The animal.
The animal.
A bandicoot, yeah.
Not Crash.
Not Crash. No, Crash actually doesn't look like a real-life bandicoot. I didn't know this. Bandicoots have very pinched features, quite long snouts, little eyes, look like they maybe come from Croatia.
From Croatia. Mm-hmm. You think it's Modric?
Luka Modric is correct. Give that man a prize. To start with, I wrote down that he looked like a vole. And then I looked up voles. And actually, voles are quite cute and cuddly. And Luka Modric is not at all.
Yeah, he's got quite angular features.
He's got a funny little face.
I don't know why you know what a bandicoot looks like, though.
I didn't. I looked up voles. And then I put in pointy-faced rats.
Did you look up things Modric looks like?
Things what Modric looks like. No, I looked up what I thought he looked like, which is a vole, and then instead put pointy-faced rat in and saw what that came up with, and that came up with a bandicoot.
Of course.
And the last one is this guy looks like the Muppet version of Dennis Taylor, the snooker player. Dennis Taylor, of course.
With the big glasses.
The guy with the glasses, yeah. But it's a Muppet version because he's got a mouth that kind of, it looks like he's got no lips. I was trying to do that without talking funny, but
it's not Klopp, is it?
It is Jurgen Klopp. It just struck me. His glasses look a lot like Dennis Taylor's, but his mouth kind of opens like Pac-Man a little bit. And the last one, I'm not even going to let you guess because it's so obvious, but it's a mountain gorilla, and of course that's Gareth Bale.
Rude.